What's up, man? Oh, I'm in the middle of shooting another video right now. Oh, no. It's cool. What video am I shooting? I'm shooting phones versus pagers. Yeah. That's all good, man. You'll have to check it out once I'm done. Right. Okay. Uh-huh. Now, the reason why I called you is because, I noticed my pager went off, and I didn't know if it was you that called, man. I wasn't sure. It had your number on it. You never know who's calling. When you call it back, it don't say your name. It just says your phone number. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I'll talk with you later. Bye. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Ann Antique House. Do I have something that is going to blow your mind? I definitely do. We are going from the past and we're going to blast off like a rocket and talk about something that you just might like. We're going to be talking about the pagers. Pagers are freaking awesome. They are definitely something that was a cool thing when I was a kid. Thumbs up, freaking awesome. We are going to definitely have a little talk about pagers and how they worked and how you were able to call and leave messages and little codes and all that weird stuff on this episode of the Ann Antique House.
Is this a keep it, trash it, or bash it?
Dad, I want a pager. A Motorola?
Really? What's in it for me?
Dad, you want me? If I'm ever late, page me. See, we can make this connection. You know? I mean, I'm never gonna take it to school. I'll respond like that, and Dad, your pages come first.
You would do that for me? Would you do something else for me? Shave.
Motorola pagers to know now.
Put on a clean shirt.
Motorola, what you never thought possible.
The pager, and the pager is definitely something I remember way back in the early 90s when we used to all hang out and everybody had them. They even had different color cases for them and all types of cool stuff that would be freaking cool. Guess what, guys? Today something is going to be talked about, and it is something that I like to talk about with all of you because it is definitely something I want to talk about. Do you guys remember the pager? The pager was definitely something that most people used. Even people that shouldn't have been using them, they were using them too. Drug dealers, you hustlers, your doctors, even people that just wanted to be cool had them. I can't tell you how many times I've had to go down to my local mall and get me a pager. The pager was definitely something that everybody had to have. They were something that was cool on the hipster, or you had them carried on your pocket on the side and they were with the clip. It was freaking awesome. It was definitely something that everybody had. And do you guys remember how cool it was when you would call somebody, or when when somebody would text you with their phone, they would text it and they would put like little secret codes in there? Well, I remember putting hello. I remember putting words like 187, which it wasn't too good to be putting on there, but people did it because it was part of clowning around. I remember some other words on there you don't want to talk about, but there's some other ones that you could put on there, and it was definitely something that everybody remembered. I think the hardest part was when the pager went off, you had to go and you had to run and find yourself a payphone or a landmine, which if somebody was on the computer back then, you definitely weren't kicking them off the landmine because it would knock them off the internet. But it is definitely something that has improved because now we don't even need them. I don't even know if doctors need them anymore because I think they're built into their phones. I mean, you got your phone is a giant pager, really, basically, and you can text on it and all that stuff. This was just the start of the new technology that you guys have nowadays that is freaking awesome. Hello? Oh man, what's up, man? No, you just called me, remember? Yeah, I'm in the middle of shooting a film. It's alright. Nah. Right. You do remember? Yeah. Oh, alright, cool. You're watching the show right now? Alright. Alright, I'll put the link down below for everybody. Alright. If you guys remember your pager, or how anything that you guys would like to talk about your story, leave me a comment down below because it needs to be shared, and I believe that it's definitely something we should talk about because it is something that people enjoyed back in those days. I remember having to go to a payphone and paying 25 cents just to try to make that phone call. And then you had to figure out who it was on the other line that called you because they didn't leave a name. And then if they didn't pick up, or, I mean, anything could happen. They would pick up and hang up, you lost your quarter. I mean, it was crazy. It was definitely an era of technology that they were working on, and look what they've become with. Well, guys, thank you for watching another episode of the Ant Antique House, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here today, because I have something good news to tell you guys. I am almost at the 1,000 mark on my subscribers. I think I need like 48 more subscribers and I will be monetized, so we can start talking about some other stuff, and I will be able to be putting it together, because you guys know that this is the greatest show ever. Another Antique House. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are my everything. See you next time on the Antique House.